Imagine waking up every day without the weight of financial stress, knowing that abundance flows to you effortlessly. What if I told you that financial freedom isn't something you have to chase, it's something you can create right now? You're not a passive observer of your financial reality, you are the creator. The secret lies in unlocking the power within you, a power that Neville Goddard understood deeply. It's a simple truth. Your thoughts shape your world. Every single day, your mind is creating your financial destiny. Whether you realize it or not, the good news, you can change it. Fast. In the next few minutes, you'll discover how to manifest the wealth you desire using proven life-changing steps. It doesn't matter where you are now or how impossible it seems, you have everything you need to transform your financial reality. The difference between where you are and where you want to be is simply your perception and your belief in what's possible. It's not just about wishing for money, it's about assuming your success and aligning with your future self. Get ready to take control of your life. You're about to step into the life you've always dreamed of. The power to create the life you desire lies within you. It always has. This is the foundational truth that unlocks everything. Most people spend their lives looking for answers outside themselves, believing that success, wealth, or happiness is something they need to find in the world around them. But the truth is, it's already inside of you. You have the power to shape your reality through your thoughts, beliefs, and feelings. Neville Goddard's teachings emphasize this core principle. The world you experience is merely a reflection of your inner state. Your thoughts are not just fleeting ideas, they are the building blocks of your reality. What you think and feel on a consistent basis shapes your world. It's that simple. Many of us have been taught to seek external validation or material success as the markers of achievement. However, true empowerment comes from recognizing that you can manifest anything, including financial freedom, simply by aligning with the power within. You are not subject to the whims of the outside world. You are the creator of it. The moment you truly understand this, your life begins to change. Awakening to your potential means realizing that you are not a victim of circumstance. You are an active participant in the creation of your reality. The first step to tapping into your power is changing your internal dialogue. Most people have been conditioned to doubt their abilities, to believe that certain things are out of their reach, especially financial success. But the moment you stop doubting yourself and start assuming that you are capable, everything shifts. It's crucial to recognize that your imagination is your greatest tool. Neville Goddard teaches that everything we experience first begins as a mental image. If you can imagine yourself living the life you desire, whether it's financial freedom, success, or anything else, you've already taken the first step in creating it. Your imagination is not a fantasy, it is the gateway to your reality. When you believe in your own potential, you awaken a force within you that starts working in harmony with the universe. Opportunities begin to manifest, obstacles start to fall away, and you begin to align with the abundant life that's always been available to you. This power is not something distant or unattainable. It's right here inside of you, waiting for you to claim it. The time to awaken is now. 2. Understanding the law of assumption, your gateway to wealth. The law of assumption is one of the most powerful concepts in Neville Goddard's teachings and serves as your direct gateway to manifesting wealth. In its simplest form, the law of assumption states that whatever you assume to be true, whether it's about yourself, your life, or your finances, will eventually become your reality. It's not just about thinking positive thoughts or visualizing an ideal future. It's about fully embodying the belief that the desired outcome has already occurred. We live in a world where external circumstances are constantly shifting, and it can be easy to feel trapped by your current financial situation. But the law of assumption teaches that the moment you shift your internal state, your assumptions, beliefs, and feelings, you begin to shift the reality around you. It is not the circumstances that define you. It is your assumptions about yourself and the world that dictate your experiences. To apply this law effectively, you must assume the feeling of already having what you desire. If you want financial freedom, you must assume that you already live that lifestyle. This is not about waiting for money to appear first before you act like someone who has wealth. Instead, it's about stepping into the state of already having the wealth, living from that place, and letting your actions, thoughts, and emotions follow suit. Imagine yourself as the person who has already achieved what you desire. Feel it, live it, and believe it with every fiber of your being. Your belief is the catalyst that will pull those circumstances into your experience. You are not creating wealth through action alone. You are creating it through the energy and assumptions you hold about yourself. When you assume the reality of wealth, your actions will naturally align with it, and opportunities will start to manifest. The key to using the law of assumption to manifest wealth is consistency. Every time doubt or negativity creeps in, replace it with the assumption that your desires are already on their way. Persistence is crucial because, as Neville Goddard often said, you must persist in the assumption that your wish is already fulfilled. Over time, your assumptions will take root in your subconscious mind, and the world will reflect that new belief back to you. By consciously assuming wealth, success, and financial freedom as your natural state, you align your inner world with the outer reality you wish to experience. The law of assumption is your gateway to wealth. All you need to do is believe it, feel it, and act as if it's already yours. It's easy to think that having the right thoughts will bring you what you want, but the truth is, thoughts alone are not enough. Emotion is the missing key to turning your desires into reality. Neville Goddard often emphasized the power of feeling over thought. While thoughts plant the seeds of creation, it's your emotions that water those seeds and make them grow. You see, your emotions are the energetic force that drives the manifestation process. If you think about wealth but don't feel the excitement, satisfaction, or joy of having it, your mind doesn't believe that wealth is truly yours. The universe, or whatever force you believe in, cannot respond to a lukewarm request. It responds to the intensity of the emotions you attach to your desires. Imagine this. You want financial freedom. You think about money, but if you don't feel grateful for it, or excited by the possibilities it brings, the universe doesn't recognize it as real. Feeling that emotional connection creates a bond between your current reality and your desired outcome. When you feel it, you are telling your subconscious mind that this is already your truth, and it will begin to align your outer world to reflect it. The reason why emotions are so powerful is because they carry a higher vibration. Positive emotions like gratitude, joy, and love are aligned with abundance. They raise your vibration and make you a magnet for wealth. On the flip side, negative emotions such as fear, doubt, and worry create resistance and block your manifestation. If you worry about money, even while you think about how much you want it, you're actually repelling it because you're sending a message of lack, not abundance. How do you use this power? It's simple. Feel as if you already have what you desire. Imagine yourself living your dream life and immerse yourself in the emotions of that vision. Feel the relief, the excitement, the freedom that comes with financial independence. The more real you make the feeling, the faster your external circumstances will shift to match it. In short, your emotions are the language of your subconscious mind. When you align your feelings with your desires, you accelerate the manifestation process. Thoughts plant the seed, but emotion makes it grow, and that's how you manifest financial freedom. For the imaginal act, seeing beyond the physical. Neville Goddard's concept of the imaginal act is one of the most powerful tools you can use to transform your reality. It's the process of using your imagination to create a mental image of the life you desire, regardless of your current circumstances. The idea is simple but profound. If you can vividly imagine something in your mind, it can become a reality in your life. At its core, the imaginal act is about seeing beyond the physical world and stepping into the realm of possibility. Everything in the physical world starts as a thought or image in the mind. Before something can manifest in your life, it first has to exist in your imagination. This is where you truly become the creator of your life. The material world is just a reflection of the thoughts, assumptions, and beliefs you hold in your subconscious. What you imagine vividly and feel emotionally is what you will eventually experience. Neville taught that the key to the imaginal act is feeling. It's not just about seeing an image or idea in your mind, but fully embodying the emotional experience of it. For instance, if you desire financial freedom, don't just imagine yourself with money. Feel the freedom, the security, the joy, and the gratitude that come with it. The deeper and more real the feeling, the stronger the impression you make on your subconscious mind, which then begins to shape your external reality accordingly. When you engage in the imaginal act, you are essentially planting a seed in your subconscious. This seed then grows and begins to manifest in your life, often in ways you can't predict. The key is to live in the end. Act as though what you desire has already happened. Imagine yourself already living the life you want to live, not in the future, but in the present. Your mind can't distinguish between something you've actually experienced and something you vividly imagine. As you immerse yourself in this new state, you begin to shift your reality to match it. The imaginal act goes beyond wishful thinking. It's about belief, faith, and persistent focus on the desired outcome. It requires consistency, patience, and trust in the unseen forces at work. By practicing this technique daily, you train your mind to align with your desires, ultimately making them a living, breathing part of your reality. So, the next time you want to create something in your life, whether it's wealth, success, love, or health, start with the imaginal act. Visualize it clearly, feel it deeply, and know that your imagination is not just a dream. It is the blueprint of your future. Living in the end, become your future self today. This means you must assume the feeling and state of having already achieved what you desire, not as a distant dream, but as an immediate reality. In the case of financial freedom, living in the end is about embodying the identity of someone who already has wealth, success, and abundance. Why is this so powerful? Because your internal state is the magnet that attracts your external reality. If you constantly focus on your lack of money or the struggle to get ahead, you're reinforcing the idea of scarcity. But when you live in the end, acting, thinking, and feeling as if you are already the person who has everything you desire, you align your energy with the reality of abundance. Here's how it works. The future version of you, the one who is financially free, is already within you. This version is not a distant possibility but a part of your internal imagination, waiting to be awakened. The key is to stop seeing financial freedom as something that will happen one day and start treating it as a present truth. Imagine yourself waking up in your dream home, handling your finances effortlessly, and living a life of luxury and freedom. Feel the emotions of that reality now, and carry those feelings throughout your day. Living in the end requires consistent mental discipline. It's about practicing the assumption of the end result until it feels natural. Every thought, conversation, and action should reflect the belief that you are already the person who has achieved your desires. The mind is a powerful tool, and by consciously choosing to live in the end, you are shifting your vibration to match the frequency of your desired reality. You might face resistance, doubts, fears, and the temptation to look at your current financial situation, but this is where persistence comes in. The external world might take time to reflect your internal changes, but that doesn't mean nothing is happening. Trust the process and remain firm in your assumption. The more you embody your future self, the faster you'll see the results manifest. Remember, living in the end isn't just about visualization. It's about fully stepping into the mindset, the actions, and the emotions of the person you intend to be. Your future self isn't coming, it's already within you. You just have to choose to become them today. 6. Overcoming doubt. Persist through the resistance. Doubt is the silent destroyer of dreams, particularly when it comes to manifesting financial freedom. The moment you begin to pursue something greater like wealth or success, doubt will show up. It's natural. But if you give in to it, you'll never see the results you desire. Overcoming doubt and persisting through resistance is the key to unlocking your manifestation power. First, understand that doubt is not your reality, it's a mental projection. When you doubt, you're simply entertaining a thought that doesn't align with your desires. You're focusing on what you don't want, which weakens your creative power. Neville Goddard teaches us that what we imagine and assume is what we create. So when you doubt your ability to manifest financial freedom, you're reinforcing the belief that it's out of reach. The trick is not to eliminate doubt, that's unrealistic. Instead, your focus must shift to not giving attention to it. Just because a thought of doubt enters your mind doesn't mean you must give it power. Thoughts are like passing clouds. Let them drift by without attaching yourself to them. Remember, the more energy you give to doubt, the stronger it becomes. Shift your focus to what you want, not what you fear. Next, understand that resistance is part of the process. Every time you try to manifest something new, especially something as impactful as financial freedom, resistance will arise. This resistance is the universe's way of testing your commitment. It's there to challenge whether you truly believe in your power to manifest. Do not be discouraged by this resistance. Instead, see it as confirmation that your desires are on the way. Neville often referred to this process as persisting in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. If you can stay emotionally grounded in the belief that what you want is already yours, resistance will dissipate and the manifestation will unfold. Persistence is your greatest tool here. Even if you don't see any changes immediately, keep living as though you've already achieved your financial goals. Assume the feeling of wealth, success, and abundance every day. The more you persist in this state, the less doubt will affect you. The key to overcoming doubt and resistance is simple. Don't let it stop you. Doubt will always try to enter, but your persistence in assuming the end result that you are already financially free will always be stronger. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces in the universe, yet it's often overlooked when it comes to manifesting abundance. The simple act of being grateful for what you have right now can dramatically shift your reality, drawing more wealth and prosperity into your life. Why? Because gratitude is a magnet that attracts more of what you focus on. When you express gratitude, you align yourself with a frequency of abundance. The energy of gratitude signals to the universe that you are open to receiving more. It is an acknowledgement that you are already abundant, which then invites more to flow toward you. Imagine it like sending a message to the universe saying, "I am ready for more, and I appreciate what I already have." The universe responds by matching that energy. But here's the key. Gratitude isn't just about being thankful for the big things. It's about appreciating the small everyday blessings that already surround you. Whether it's a roof over your head, your health, a supportive friend, or the food on your table, everything you're grateful for adds to the vibration of abundance. This creates a positive feedback loop where the more grateful you are, the more reasons you find to be grateful. This energetic shift increases your ability to manifest. Gratitude also shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Most people are focused on what they lack, constantly thinking about what they don't have. This mindset keeps them stuck in a cycle of lack, pushing abundance further away. However, when you practice gratitude, you shift your focus onto what you have, and in doing so, you change your energy and vibration. A practical way to implement this is by starting a gratitude practice. Every day, take time to reflect on what you're thankful for, from the smallest moments to the largest accomplishments. Write them down or say them out loud. The more you engage in this practice, the more you train your mind to seek abundance rather than lack. Remember, the universe doesn't recognize good or bad gratitude. It only responds to the energy of appreciation. When you begin to live in a state of constant gratitude, abundance will naturally gravitate toward you. This isn't just about wishing for more money, it's about opening the floodgates of prosperity by acknowledging and appreciating the wealth already present in your life. The law of attraction states that like attracts like. If you want more money, success, and opportunities to come into your life, you must first express gratitude for everything that you already have. The universe will take notice, and the abundance you've been seeking will begin to manifest in ways you never imagined. 8. You are the creator, taking full responsibility for your wealth. When you fully understand that you are the creator of your reality, everything changes. Your financial situation, your relationships, and your circumstances are not random events. They are the result of your beliefs, thoughts, and actions. This is a powerful realization, one that shifts the burden of responsibility from external forces to your inner world. You are not a victim of the economy, your job, or your past mistakes. You are the architect of your life, and your wealth is no exception. Taking full responsibility for your wealth means accepting that you are the one who determines your financial fate. It's easy to blame outside factors, inflation, market crashes, lack of opportunities, but doing so keeps you stuck in a cycle of limitation. The moment you shift your mindset from victim to creator, you take back your power. No one and nothing can control your financial future except for you. This doesn't mean that you should blame yourself for past financial struggles, but rather that you acknowledge how your thoughts and decisions have shaped your current reality. From this awareness, you gain the power to change. Your beliefs about money, abundance, and success have created your present situation. If you believe money is hard to come by, it will be. If you see wealth as reserved for others, it will remain out of reach. However, if you begin to shift those beliefs, if you begin to view money as a natural flow that is already yours, your reality will shift to match that belief. Taking responsibility means recognizing that your mindset and emotions play a key role in your financial life. Every time you entertain thoughts of lack, scarcity, or limitation, you reinforce a reality that is far from abundant. Conversely, when you think abundantly, feel gratitude for what you have, and see wealth as your birthright, you attract opportunities, resources, and people who match that energy. It's important to understand that responsibility doesn't mean you have to work harder or push yourself beyond your limits. It means aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the reality you desire. Trust in your ability to create wealth, and you will begin to see it manifest in ways you never imagined. By taking full responsibility for your wealth, you no longer wait for luck or circumstances to change. You make the change happen. This shift in perspective is the first step in creating lasting financial freedom. You are the creator. The wealth you seek is already within your reach. Now it's time to claim it. Nay, the conclusion, it's a reality waiting for you to step into it. You've already been given the greatest tool to manifest wealth, your mind. You are the creator of your financial destiny. Every belief you hold, every thought you think, and every assumption you make has the power to shape your reality. The world around you is a reflection of the inner world you've built. If you can master your thoughts, align with the feelings of abundance, and act as though the wealth you desire is already yours, you will watch your life transform before your eyes. But the key to making this work isn't just in wishing for change, it's in becoming the person who already has everything they desire. When you take full responsibility for your wealth, you stop looking outside of yourself for the cause of your situation. You stop blaming external factors, and instead, you take the reins and begin to change your internal beliefs. The shift begins in your mind, and as your mindset shifts, your reality will follow. The power to manifest financial freedom is within you right now. You are not waiting for something to happen, it is already happening. The process of manifestation starts when you believe it's possible and live from the end result. When you feel the emotions of already having what you desire, you begin to align with the energy of wealth, and in doing so, the world responds. Persistence is the key. Doubts will come, resistance will show up, but these are just tests to see how committed you are to your vision. Stay focused, remain consistent, and trust that the universe is already bringing your desires into form. You are the creator. You are the master of your financial reality. When you take responsibility for your life, your wealth, and your future, nothing can stand in your way. You have the power to manifest the financial freedom you desire. This isn't a dream, this is your future. It's time to claim it. Step into the abundance that's already yours, and watch as your life unfolds with wealth and freedom. Your financial freedom is waiting for you. Take that first step today, and watch as everything you've ever wanted falls into place.